Okay, my friends, here we are, back to St. Petersburg, and with a, which is very obviously a turbine. Um, it's just sitting in there. I guess we assume it's not going to go anywhere, and we assume it doesn't need tarping. Oh well. Now to get back there. Oh yeah, it's a, luckily, it's a fairly good trailer in terms of self-steering. Got me? Do you feel me? We there? Good. Jeez. They certainly don't make it easy to get in and out here, though, do they? And this is the bridge I came up and over, I believe. I will carry on. Not really rocketing along. This is, heavy load. Not a huge engine. I think it's a 730 horsepower, which is okay, but it's 34 tons and a hell of a lot of wheels. Coming out. Oh. I was doing some farm simulator. I got a friend trying to talk me into buying it. So where are we going? Oh, we're going to Kessel, I assume, for some reason. Let's see where we are on the world map. We started off at Lyon. Down here. And we're heading to, Kassel, Artfurt, Berlin. We're heading across the countryside to... Oh yeah, I want to go through Minsk. So... Yeah, I want to go past Minsk, so I get to go through a bit more of Russia. And maybe this part here, maybe. I'm not sure what that gives me, really. No difference, really. 34 hours and 30... yeah, same time. And I think they're both major highways. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want to go back through Minsk here. That's the only change I want to make. Oh, I guess I can zoom it like this, can I? Okay, but we are gearing down. There we go. We will appreciate the grandeur that is Germany. Hey, Blast Pop. How are you, my friend? Happy Saturday night. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm getting better. I got better within a few days, actually. I've been drinking a lot of water. I've got a follow-up. I've got a follow-up with my family doctor next week, but it's a phone conversation. I'm not sure what the follow-up is going to be. I suspect it's going to be fairly useless. Because I asked if there was any blood work or tests or anything she wanted done. She said, no, we have the lab results, so I'm going to be asking her. So the CK value that was going down quite well when I was discharged from the hospital, we don't know what it is now. We don't know if it's gone into a normal level, and we don't know what our level, that level is, do we? Oh, well, we could do some blood work, yes, but we could have done the blood work a few days ahead of time and discussed it at the meeting. So, and then the other thing is my blood pressure. My blood pressure seems pretty good, even though I'm not taking my blood pressure medication anymore. The hospital said don't take it. So, again, I need her to decide what to do about that, but not going into the office, she doesn't know what my blood pressure is. But I've been taking it. It's pretty good. Oh, I think I'm like 122/70 or something, or this is strange. Why the hell does the highway do this? That's weird. So, I don't know, it's not that convenient a place out where I used to live, the east end of the city. It's not that convenient, their services are kind of limited, so I'm thinking, yeah, I'd like to change doctors, but it's hard to get a family doctor. See, there's a clinic associated with a hospital up here that has about a dozen doctors. So I'll call them and see are any other doctors, or look up the doctors online, I guess, to see if any of them are accepting patients. Excuse me. I'm having my my zero alcohol beer that still makes you burp. Okay. And did they tell you? What did they define what what hydrating well meant specifically for your age and body mass and lifestyle? That's the problem I had with the hospital. Drink to drink? Oh, no. It's possible to drink so much water that you dilute your electrolytes and actually damage yourself. I'm drinking about 1.5 liters a day now. I probably was drinking half a liter a day before. I'm drinking 1.5 liters a day, plus a couple of coffees, Couple of pops, you know, maybe soup, maybe, you know, a sauce, you know, like there's extra moisture you get from the foods and that. So, yeah, well, I think I am, yeah. They were, I was on a 150 mil drip. 150 mil an hour drip. So what's 12 times, what's 24 times 150? Let's see, well 20 times 150 is 3,000. Ooh. Yeah, 150 times 24 hours is 150 times 20, like I said, is 3,000 plus 4 times 150, which is 600. So 3,600 mils a day they had me on, roughly. Yeah, oh, sorry, you just typed that up there. So to 3,600, so that's, yeah, they had me on. Now they were trying to hydrate me and I was peeing like mad, so. And I know what you mean. It's pretty, you don't really have to worry that much, I guess, about overhydrating. It's hard to overhydrate, but it is possible. My problem is if I hydrate too late in the evening, I'm up every hour and a half peeing. And it's not like when it used to be in the old days when, oh, I didn't really have to pee. No, I have to pee, so we'll have to work on that. Depends how late I drink water. I suspect a 9 o'clock cutoff. Well, and I'm having a beer now, but I expect the 9 o'clock cutoff from chugging water might work. Well, this is interesting. I wonder if I perhaps should not be in this lane. See, nobody. Oh no! Wait a minute. It is. There is a little thing here. These little nudgy things. See, a little just nudge you over. It's a trick on the Autobahn in Germany. They have collector lanes, like we call them in Toronto, that 401. If you want to take an exit, you got to get over one of these things, which is a pain. Well, it's not a pain, but it's a pain if you miss it. No, this big Jesus turbine, it just spins around because it's... Oh, look at the back end. Oh, front end. So the lighting sucks. Well, the lighting doesn't suck. The lighting is quite good, but some of the factors of it suck. Hugh loves flatties. Thank you, Hugh. Thank you for the follow. You may have cut somebody off there, but we don't really care. So, like I was saying, I was doing some Farm Simulator 17. I had it left over. The newest one is Farm Sim 19, which is only, I think, 25 Canadian. Supposedly better graphics and such. But, excuse me, I got a friend that plays a lot, and he's really keen on it, and he wants me to join him on his farm, too. I could. I don't know. I watched him playing, and it's interesting, but it's damn, it's slow. So the lights sort of work. So I just finished the tutorial, and next I start up my own farm. I should ask my friend whether I pick the easy, the normal, or the hard mode. And if there are any specific options he would suggest. But you could do multiplayer, which means that you can go in and harvest or fertilize or plow or cultivate or whatever the hell. I guess the advantage of multiplayer is you can have 3 or 4 people and they all have, I assume, they all have their own budget. So you get more equipment. So it's like a co-op, like Mennonites. So you buy a cultivator and it's sitting there in the shed, and anyone of 3 or 4 people in the multiplayer can use the cultivator as long as nobody else is using it. Excuse me. Oh, it's raining. I guess I can turn down Paradise by the dashboard light. I started looking at War Game Red Dragon again too. I'd played that ages ago, and it's free now on Epic Games. Is that the site? So there's whoa. Ooh, let's sit on the roof and see what that sounds like. Not hearing it. Vaguely, but maybe there's an option to turn up the turn the radio on. Truck noises, trailer noises, traffic. No. They might just not have it very loud. Oh, do I need gas? Not yet, but we could think about it. Oh, where are we? If we are driving through Germany for the sake of seeing the beautiful scenery and we're driving at night? Yeah. Let's go. Oh, I'll go past Berlin, but yeah. There we go. It's 5 in the morning. It's brighter out. Oh, we should pass this guy rather than sit in his blind spot. Alright. Yeah, that's better. I think we do this at some point. Oh, maybe not. We don't do that yet. Aha! Nice trick. Now we do this. Quite pretty. I'm just looking to do something restful here. I like the taste of that. I like the IPA taste. My local pub was stocking it for me. As a good zero cal option. Better than, you know, Budweiser Zero. What did they have? They had it for a while, I think, and then they stopped carrying it. And all they had was like Budweiser Zero and Carlsberg Zero. I stopped going. And I said, I don't like that. I like the other stuff. Oh, well, you know, our supplier, blah, blah, restrictions, or whatever, some bullshit thing. So one of the regular servers, the bartender, she asked me, why? And I said, no, not go anymore because you don't carry this anymore. Well, an hour later, I get an email from one of the owners. He's heading out to the liquor store. He's going to buy some of it, put it in the fridge, and it'll be there after supper for me. And they went back to carrying it, so thank you. And I don't think I was the only one. It's just whatever. Somebody decided to simplify the buying process, I guess, or who knows what happened. She had to change the sheet on my bed today because I'd ripped a hole in it. I sort of in the bottom third, down around my. Oops. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. Oh, what's happened here? We have. Oh, the wheels are broken. Nothing else is broken. Well, I don't care if we damage the wheels. And my sister said, "Are you a restless sleeper?" Yeah, she says, "Yeah, that's what happens to her too." I guess if you're a restless sleeper, your legs move around a lot. You're sort of like a dog chasing rabbits in his sleep. And you wear through the bottom third of the sheet. So you're never too old to learn something, eh? Ah, and I'm running out of fuel. Yes, I am. Not an issue, I don't think, usually on this map. There's usually lots of gas stations. Now, like here. Right there. I think we're good, really. I'm getting lazy with my streaming. I'm streaming on multiple platforms. I'm streaming to Facebook and to Steam and to Twitch and to YouTube. I think I can stream to LinkedIn too, come to think of it. Like a beta, like an experimental thing that we're trying out. Tiny little deceleration lane. Tiny little gas station. Where do I go? Oh, we hide the gas pumps back here. Somebody with a great big freaking log. Can I make it past him? Oh, I guess so, yeah. There we go. Yeah, we did fine. Even in the truck? He was in the truck. Is there an indicator for def? Fuel. That. I don't see anything for def. Why don't we have anything for def? Well, maybe that's what that one on the right is. Not. No, I think that's a temperature thing. Oh well. Not a big problem, but interesting. Ooh, that was interesting too. I almost lost my load. There you go. Go like this. Go like this. Now we can cut that like that. Okay. So let's see, we're gonna get there Thursday mid-morning, and they would prefer us to be there Friday night. That's good. And today is what? Wednesday. Okay. Well, we've got how many hours? 27. So I can drive till tonight. That'll be 12. I will then have. We'll have less. We'll have less, won't I? Yeah, so I drive till 9, it's 14 hours, so that's these 12 hours, so that I can rest until 5, and then I've got till 5 to get there, so. I think. Oh, maybe none of these is a telepass. Oh, cash on the barrelhead. He's sneaking up on either side. We're good. Ooh, it's 40 there. No, it's not 40. So what time is it? It is 9:40. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna drive till 10, I think. Then I'm gonna read for a while. Artifact by William Gibson. So we are quietly driving through Germany. We passed below Berlin. Really, we probably could have gone through Berlin to see what was exciting there, but and I think, excuse me, we're in Poland now. Warsaw and Brest, and then yeah, go. Minecraft Nightmare 65986. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for the interesting name. I like that. Hopefully you enjoy my stream. I do a variety of simulations, but I must admit that I'm kind of stuck on this. I might start doing Farm Simulator, I'm not sure. I haven't done, yes, I'm driving a Scania, yes. Streamline, Scania Streamline. Comme ça. With bling inside. It is nice, I like the Scania. I think the Scania is one of the first trucks that they did in the game. And they tended to do, they tended to really look after it. They tended to mod it more than the other trucks. And there's a couple of truckers in Europe that I was following over the years, and they drove Scania too, so. Renault is nice. I haven't driven the Man. Renault, Volvo. A couple of the drivers that I follow online, they're now big on Volvo, so. There's one from Sweden, Razor Kitten. She's big on Scanias, of course. The Volvo seems to be the Volvo seems to have been improved lately, so it's a nice fancier. I think the Volvo, is it the FH? I think is their latest. Now, I'm not sure if that's as brandy new as Volvos can be, but They're not big on autopass here in Poland. It might be slightly higher. The default might be slightly higher for Volvo. Come on. Wide load there. So I think this is 730. I have a 730, and I think that's the default I have. Now people put all sorts of mods in, so some people go around. Yes, it's a turbine, and they obviously did not believe in strapping it down. Or tarping it. Yeah, 34-ton turbine. Tarps? We don't need those stinking tarps. So... I'm sure real truckers would be... usually you'd pick this up at the factory and they would have tarped the hell out of it at the factory. It'll be all shrink wrapped with several layers of white plastic. And then they might require you to throw big blue tarps over it too, so... what's happening here? That's what's happening. Well, if it falls, well, I would think the problem would be in real life. The problem would be if it gets, you know, dirt from the road and rain and I don't know, all sorts of crap on it. By the time it gets to the other end, they're going to have to scrub it. See, no passes here in Poland. It's a the wide load. You know, we fit through the gate. It is quite long. I guess so they can put the axles. They got 4 axles, 5 at the back, and then 2 on the front, and then the 3 on my truck. So we got 5 and 5, which is not bad. And it is self-steering. So if you turn a corner, it's the back end just whoosh swings right around. I definitely won't be backing it in. They're a real bitch to park when you back these things in because they. Yeah, so going through cities and stuff, it hasn't been that bad. I think they're a lot bigger on self-steering trailers in Europe than they are in North America, maybe because they have more twisty roads. Maybe the technology is just farther along. Yeah, my eyes getting tired. Yep. I think, yeah. Like I don't have a steer axle on my truck, but I'm pretty sure when you go around a corner, all 4 of those axles, all 4 of those back axles steer. It's pretty cool looking. And they usually go automatically. Like they usually are connected to the fifth wheel. There's sensors on the fifth wheel. So as you turn the truck and the trailer turns on the fifth wheel, then the trailer senses that and it puts some steering into the steer axles. And you often have a remote also that you can use. Oops. Okay, I'm good in this lane. Perhaps a little fast in this lane, but... Oh, 50, I didn't have to slow down that much. Yeah, well, I know this, Ivona, this gal, this Polish gal I watched that drives these big long blades for wind turbines. She has a remote for her trailer, because it's an extendable trailer. But sometimes the pilot who's driving behind her, he has her remote, and he steers the back of her truck for her. Hey, Vendertron, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Welcome to my stream. I had a farming simulator question. When I start up, should I start in easy or normal mode? And are there any particular parameters I should change to make life easier? I don't think lime is an option in FS17, so I don't have to turn that off, but normal? Okay. I think easy, you don't get withered cops, and I don't think yeah, I was thinking of that. Easy might be too easy. But if you can think of any other parameters that I should tweak, I will do so. Easy makes more space. Easy will make more space. Oh, for my harvesting. Yeah. Oh, maybe more space at the end of fields to turn around and shit like that too. How long is this trip? This trip is, I've got 24 hours left, which at 3 minutes to the hour is 75 minutes IRL. So the game wants me there by Friday evening, and I think I'm going to get there by Thursday morning. I still have to drive till tonight and do like an overtime. Once it gets dark, then I set the time to 5 a.m. But yeah, I'll easy makes easy mode is good, can turn off crop breathing. I set up to you. Turn dead zone to 0%. Okay, I think I have that already, but I'll have to look. In the game settings or in my wheel settings? In my G29 settings or in the... yeah, follow the field perimeter works. Or what they sometimes do is you go up. I've seen people, they plow up and then they loop around and they skip 2 and plow back. And then they loop around and take up one of those empty ones, and then, I don't know, some sort of process so that you keep having an empty one as you loop along. But you got to be fairly straight for that. And oh, okay. Actually, Minecraft, the thing is, if I look at my diagnostics here, everything's good. I got the tires up to 34. I'm trying to see how high I can put the tires. Actually, I would say the annoying thing of this game is that there are not more failures for damage. Because I would be happier if like the game stalls. That's all that happens. The only thing that happens is stalls. Oh, and I think if you're driving standard, like if you're shifting and your transmission is damaged, I think you can lose gears. But if you're driving automatic, the truck just like, oh well, I'll take this one. So like I'm trying to see how bad the tires can get before I notice the difference. I suspect I can get the tires up to 60% damaged and they'll be fine. But yeah, back to Farm Simulator. So Vendortron is trying to convince me of the glories of driving Farm Simulator. I don't know, I had it ages ago and I looked at it and stopped, so maybe I got to give it another try. This time I made myself I quickly made myself a little Excel, a little spreadsheet, so I could have a record of the settings for keys. And I printed out that page of the important ones so that, although you can, the game will tell you, you can pull up the menu and it'll tell you what's there, so. But just, there's a lot of variables in Farm Simulator. You can... different kinds of plows you can buy, different kinds of tractors, feel free to cut me off. Different kinds of, what kind of cultivator you're going to get, what are you going to fertilize with, when are you going to, you're going to use slurry, you're going to use dry fertilizer or wet fertilizer, when you're going to do it, No, he's not trying to convince at all. He just mentioned it once casually in passing. Oh, yeah, yes. I'll see. I'll see how... oh, excuse me. Well, if you're going to do some baling, let me know. Oh, you're going to do baling streaming or just baling offline? Yeah, a lot of people... I've got one that Vendortron sent me that lets you look behind easily. And I think he was looking for one that gave him bigger bales of hay. Because he was baling. He was baling and putting in all those, those white plastic wrap things, and they weren't that big. Now, I've got a question for you guys about, okay, simple. Cultivate, fertilize, weed harvest. Yeah, and you're supposed to fertilize, I think, 3 times or something, or, I don't know. But if you're if you're multiplayer, like if somebody joins you on a server, like if you're sharing a farm, does everybody have their own budget? Like, can you buy more equipment and share the equipment? Yeah, no, I know they probably are all for 19, and I think I'm. I mean, that looking back one. Excuse me, will be helpful. So. I think I'm good for now. Just let me see. And are you using, I know you get more enjoyment of mowing the lawn. Are you getting, are you using that liquid fertilizer? Or sorry, are you using the liquid weed control still? Oh, and it's 10 o'clock. I was going to go till 10, I thought. And it seems to be 10. So I think what I'm going to do is realize that I'm in the wrong lane. And do this. There we go. Not a problem. People are probably saying crazy Canadian. An idiot. Now I don't quite fit, you may notice. Oh, I do fit. Okay, well, barely. So, oh, my question was about money. If you have several people playing together, like multiplayer, I assume on a server, or you invite people to your farm or something, how does the economy work then? Like, does everybody bring their own money so you have it? You can afford lots of good equipment and just share it, like a bunch of Mennonites, or? One can cut nail the bail, yeah. But does the owner of the farm have to use their own money to buy all the equipment, and the other person just comes on like a hired hand and uses it, or does the other person come and bring their harvester with them? Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a break now, and probably I might read some more Artifact by William Gibson. It's just an ebook, or poke around with Farm Simulator. We'll see. I'll start on normal. There's a little farm tour, I think, that you can do, which is a good idea to sort of show you what's there. So I'll do that, and then I'll see what it looks like. So thank you, my friends. Thank you, everybody, for viewing, for lurking, for chatting. You can subscribe on. You can follow me on Twitch, and you can subscribe on YouTube, and you can befriend me on Facebook and on Steam. No, I'm all over the place. And if you got bags of money, feel free to make a PayPal donation or a monthly Patreon. subscription, but only if you have bags of money, because I'm not desperate for it, so. Yes, I'm glad you popped in. Yeah, and I'll ring you if you want to hang out. Yes, yes I will. Well, let's see what happens the rest of the evening. So, stay safe, stay happy, our friends, stay away from each other, and ta-ta for now.